And we're back. I think we're good. Would so your split, it does auto split now. Just double check. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think we're good to go then. Alright. Alright, both players on are both players one click away from starting the game?
I am.
Okay, let's wait for Joe real quick. Audio 2 just in case. I think it's good. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright. Okay, now we're both one click away. Alright. So I'm gonna do the countdown. So it's on go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, runners.
Good luck.
Good luck to both runners. And we're off. This finals time, everyone. I hope you're as hyped as we are. So we've had to wait a week for this.
Yeah, Wijo also PB'd spread let me know today too. So this is
just like last week, right before the match started, in his warm-up run, he seemed to PB again.
Wijo's pretty ready then.
Yeah, by a fair amount, even with the death at Grey Crow. So I think both runners here are definitely capable of pulling off a world record here, if they get a perfect run, that is.
Yeah, Wijo did PB in the race as well last week, right? Against Scrub Lord, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, both of these runners at the top of the game.
Missing the orb there.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, every little mistake here is gonna count. So we gotta keep an eye out. Oh no, they're synced. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Gloomy made up for it by getting the arc first try. Wijo picks up the umbrella as well, which Gloomy doesn't, so Wijo's gonna get some early zoomies in.
Yeah, for everyone that is here that is new to Dev Store or new to glitch category, if you got any questions about glitches or something, just ask in the chat and we'll be happy to answer them.
Wijo taking a moment on that banister, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure, his stream is a little laggy.
Yeah, I don't remember if sub 2 minutes going to Avarice was always.
It's a good time.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because what is it when with the old setup in 1.0, I think it was like impossible to get sub 2 minutes, even if you got everything correct. So now that it's really cool to see sub 2 minutes going into Avarice, the first Avarice.
Yeah, everything below I think it's 2:30 or so is really good pace.
Yeah, I think my closest was like 210 you can get or something like that. So really cool that, wow. Both other sub 2 minutes going into Avarice.
Yeah, especially because there are these tricks like this roll arc, which is definitely RNG to it, for even getting the buffered roll and then landing on the railing.
Because you're making it look easy.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I tested with macros, and even if the timing is perfect, the same every time, the result will be different. I don't know. Maybe it's due to game lag or something, but it's not perfectly consistent. So you usually will need to take a few tries there.
The zoomies have helped a bit and Wijo's like it's such a marginal difference, but they're like very close together going into Eva 1. And we'll see some combat here.
So they got the door, now they're gonna finish that for the fireball spell. Yeah, I think they both use mouse keyboard combat. It looks like. Or mouse combat. Yeah, mouse keyboard.
Yeah, I think they both pretty much just use mouse and keyboard, right? Nothing else.
I think so. Yeah. They're both mouse and keyboard players.
Yeah, both runners have had a week to prepare, so we'll be looking to see how much they've been focusing. Wijo did say he wanted to focus a bit more on combat and not dying, whereas Gloomy was going to focus on glitches. Gloomy, worth noting, did also spend some time doing some NMG categories in the middle of the week, at least streaming-wise. So definitely worked on his combat as well. Yeah, both runners doing a very good job through this.
Definitely. After last week, we've seen where both runners have their problems, and Gloomy had struggled a little bit with the hard strats, and Wijo, as you said, died in combat. So I think they both knew what they had to look into. So I'm pretty hyped about what we see here, and if it stays as close as it is right now, this will be a match, definitely.
Yeah, this is pretty much as synced as it has been so far. I don't think we've had as synced runs going out of Eva 1. Usually one or the other has separated by at least a few seconds, but these two are just 4 seconds apart, which is quite insane. It's lovely to see that the timers are mostly synced up as well. So no big load differences. Once again, we do see Wijo using some early zoomies to get the slight advantage that he can before he picks up daggers here. After which both of them will be zooming away with the daggers.
It's a really hard timing to get with to get a good zoomie out of the umbrella. But if you can pull it off often, it is definitely faster. Now that I have daggers, umbrella won't be used.
No arrows, what? Yeah, so they do have to do DFS, because if DFS isn't done, you can't level up. Darwin, I think his name, won't let you. He'll just always be sleeping if you don't beat DFS.
Yeah, that's right. Also, you need any way to get to cemetery to get a few orbs there. I mean, you could technically beat the whole game with just 0 stats, but that would be incredibly hard and probably even a lot slower.
Yeah, for sure.
There are some strats
in the community
like, there are some strats where you even need 1 dex to do it anyway.
Goliath in the community has been floating a challenge run of "Don't Wake Up Darwin %." Sounds like a fun meme run. But yeah, definitely not for this sort of speedrun challenge here. These guys are trying to go as fast as they possibly can.
Like, give Darwin his beauty sleep %? Is that the...
We see minor route difference. Wijo picking up the orb in the spider pit before going into all of the doors again.
Wijo did mention that if he might accidentally... Yeah, I think he did mention something about he might accidentally like talk to Darwin like a 3rd time or something. And if that does happen, it's a mistake because it's muscle memory. So gotta keep an eye out for that. So maybe a little route difference, but we'll see.
This one here is really the turning point.
Oh, they didn't stop.
It's the hardest threat in the game right now, and
Nice.
They
Nice.
perfectly synced.
Yeah, Gloomy did have troubles with this last week, both like in both of his matches. So good to see it just come out here pretty nicely. He fell off in the earlier Zoomy, but not in the Zark, which is the harder part. So I'd love to see it. Going into Eva 3 with the Zoomy though.
Yeah, he didn't get a roll and even has 1 health more now. But Wijo never lost health in first place, so let's see who gets the faster death. Wijo getting double hit while Gloomy did not due to his zooming into the Ava fight.
Mhm.
No dialogue songs. And now we're back to redoing this set of skips. Let's see how it
in the
goes this time.
tournament. Yeah, we've seen different strats for this first arc here, or for the first jump. Gloomy just trying to zoomy, and it's really hard to. You need the perfect zoomy there, and the spot on the fence you need to land on is really tight, or you will slip off. So most people prefer to do a Z arc and land on the wall there.
And we did
But
take
the
a death,
zoomy-
so this
The zoomy is
does
secondly
some
faster,
separation.
and it at least has no softlock potential.
The good thing about that death is the door is right there at least, so don't lose too much time. Gets the second arc though, so crucially is not going to be losing crazy amount of time, but is behind now. He'll be looking to make up some time in this combat. Wijo is already started, so he does have a little bit of a lead now.
Pulling up strats here to deflect all the mage hits.
Yeah, in this particular wave, the mages, despite how beefy the boomers are, the mages can end up being the ultimate deciding factor because of the teleport right as you kill the boomer or something like that. Then you are stuck waiting for them, so worth definitely killing them off sooner rather than later. So, good job there from Wijo for sure, managing that wave pretty well. Let's see how Gloomy deals with it. That wave, I would say, is probably the toughest one in this Eva. Yeah, we just making short work of Smo here. Gloomy is down to 1 health with a couple of waves left. This one is still scary with all the enemies around, so it's gonna keep an eye out. Even the slimes can snipe you when you least expect it, and
Oh no.
the projectile as well.
Yeah, the green ghosty, I think, was what killed Gloomy there.
Yeah, if you get off too far out of the center of the arena, it just gets pretty dark, and you even don't see yourself anymore. Doesn't make it easier.
It's important to note they're both at 0 strength. Is that right?
Yes.
Or, yeah.
They
so,
get 1 dex to do the skip for Ava 3. So they are right now on 0-1.
and this ad was pretty hard.
I think Wijo now picks up the first strength upgrade, but yeah, this is a tough situation for Gloomy now, for sure. Especially, we know Wijo's proficiency with this upcoming section. Definitely keep an eye out for all the camlock strats that are going to come one after the other. Just, yeah, it's just beautiful stuff that we'll be seeing on the left side with the first camlock to get to the gondola side of things. It's interestingly, Wijo's not going for the camlock all the way. He's gonna pick up both of these soul orbs on the way with the Zark.
Yeah, in this route you pretty much need this at least one of these orbs. So it's, in my opinion, it's faster if you're good with the Z arc. Not doing the camlock to land there. And he's right now at still at 0 strength. The upgrade for more strength will be after killing Frog King.
And yeah, definitely looks like Wijo has a significant lead. We'll keep an eye out when Gloomy enters Ruins, but Wijo entered around 13:55, so let's see. But yeah, this is the second set of camlocks in Ruins to skip Ruins. Wijo is probably one of the only runners, correct me if I'm wrong, who does this entire section blind, including picking up a soul orb, and just cancel the camlock for this last Zoomy.
I don't know of anyone yet.
Definitely very cool, and it's great how consistent he is with it. Haven't seen him mess it up even once so far.
Gloomy does know how to do the infinite hook shot, right? I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, knowing of it, I think he probably does, but I don't think he will go for it. It's pretty hard to pull off. You need to at least you need to put in a lot of practice to get the timing right. So last time he didn't go for it. Let's see how it does now.
We do see Wijo going for it right here.
Yeah, it's just insane how consistent he is with at least getting it in the first place. Now fighting the arena off camera.
Looks like Gloomy is about a minute and a half behind right now. Oh, we do see Gloomy going for the camlock as well in Ruins. Oh, maybe this is just for the door entry. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, we have no clue what either runner is doing right now. There you go, Wijo in the last wave. Actually cancelled a little earlier. Interesting. I wonder if he deliberately does that as soon as the boomers die. I'm not sure why he would do that. And the mage does get away for a second. Ideally, you want to kill that mage before it teleports. But really not that much of a time loss, especially since he does have a decent amount of time in the bank right now.
Yeah, just the setup he does, I don't think there's any reason after you got the boomers killed to leave it early. So I don't know why he did that.
Oh, he did get hit. Maybe that's why. I think last time also something like this happened, and Pudding mentioned that when you get hit, maybe you just feel flustered and you want to come out of it and figure it out.
The camlock is cancelled instantly.
Got it. That makes more sense as well. Yeah.
It does? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Right, because yes. Okay. Yeah. If Gloomy falls in the water, I was gonna say the camp. Okay, yeah. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to commentary curse, but if Gloomy did fall in the water, though, it would have reset the camp lock, and he would have to do the skip again. He looks like he's good. Going into doing the arena blind too, just like what Roger did, just deloading the flooring to drop the enemies into the water.
Okay, but Wijo did fall into the water there, I think.
Yeah, he fell in the one time, so losing a little bit of time here with these underwater
now he has
strats.
to wait here while the frog is in his sucking face, because if you walk this wall... Oh, and he drowns again. That's so unfortunate. If you're on that wall and the frog does his sucking face, he will pull you into the water.
It's not looking good right now. We're just gonna have to... I think he's resorting to the above water fight, but he's also down to 1 HP pretty early.
Yeah, 1 HP. The frog didn't lose any health so far, and fighting him with 0 strength is even hard with with the NMG strats. Even if you're not at 1 health.
Yeah, and the fact that he is having to play safe is actually going to make it even worse, because if he does die, he will have spent a lot of time doing this fight, so he really needs to clutch this out now. Gloomy has caught up and is in the same fight, so any death here will basically mean a lead switch, and there we go. The suck phase above water is pretty hard, and that's why these runners at 0 strength do prefer to go with the underwater out of bounds strats as Gloomy is going now. So yeah, they're pretty much level now, I would say, if not a lead for Gloomy.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the timer difference.
Yeah, I think Gloomy actually had armor break at 1912, so Wijo might just be like a second ahead, but it's really it's back to level now. So that was pretty costly for Wijo right there. But he does get the underwater out of bounds pretty cleanly this time, and looks like he's set for this fight now, barring any crazy shenanigans happening. .08 kill for Gloomy. Gloomy did get the kill right here, and there it is. There's Wijo as well, 5 seconds behind. And sent some frustration with the mouse shakes there. Wijo did call out last week as the thing he needs to work on is not dying in fights. Looks like the first one here did give some issues, but that's honestly to be expected. As Fred mentioned, 0 strength Frog King is real struggle. Yeah, this new route is very unforgiving.
That's very strange. You just in the speedrun, you just keep fighting the bosses, and you're fine one day, and then another day you just keep dying to the boss you're doing fine with before. Oh, Wijo not getting the zoom into doors. Invalid run.
Yeah, Gloomy did get it, so just based on that.
He's ahead. He's definitely ahead. I guess this is now into watchtowers.
Yeah.
To Betty. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna see the Caesar. Zark? Is that even the name for it? From Wijo, this puzzle coming up?
This is the arc.
Is the arc? Okay. Oh, it's just a Zark. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just a really good one. Okay.
Yeah. Need to just get pretty much a perfect Zumia, and then do the arc to save maybe, I don't know,
Okay.
2 seconds. Don't know how much it is to wait for the gate to open. He went for it but didn't get it.
Oh, not the whole 2 seconds. That's gonna be a real game changer here. Gloomy is gonna catch up very soon. Or, I mean, Gloomy is ahead. Looks like it's a very big deal.
I wonder what the runners are doing in terms of their strats for keeping an eye on each other. Gloomy did mention that he had the stream open in past runs, but was thinking of not keeping it on for the finals. So I wonder if he's followed through on that, or and what Wijo is doing. Not really sure.
Oh, Gloomy rolling too early. There.
Good backup, not getting flustered. Like very immediately went to the center and did what he needed to do. So good stuff to recover. It's very important in these runs. Is like just keeping your not messing up, especially in a race situation. Not letting bad things snowball. Of course, both of these guys are very experienced with the number of runs they've done. They know how to not throw. Wish they would teach me.
And it's also important to have a few backups for if minor things go wrong. To know what you have to do to fix it again. Like you said, falling off there. They both did a different strat there, so for Wijo it would have been more punishing. He wouldn't have just be able to get on the middle platform because it was up. So they both would have needed to do a different thing there. In Evergloomy's case, it was just a small time loss. So, especially for a race situation, you need to be aware of your backups.
Yeah, Wijo can skip this, so Lumi does pick it up.
Yeah, I think because Wijo will go for camp skip if he skips that orb.
He did do it. He did do it previously in previous runs, right? In the tournament. So
yeah,
let's see. I know Pudding is very hyped on the edge of his seat right now.
I forgot. Let's see what happens. Was you gonna grab the door?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
But going for camp skip.
Loading out. Okay, good rules on Wijo's side.
I didn't realize you needed. It makes sense because this one is so tight that you would want to not get stuck on the corner. But there you go.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. That's a soft lock for those who are wondering why we have a green screen. Yeah, the arc over the void, forcing Wijo to have to restart his game. Loses a decent amount of time, especially since the timer keeps running throughout it all. So it kind of even depends on your computer's capability to start up the game quickly.
Now going for the key, just giving camp skip one try. That's fair.
So Lumi does get middle route arc first try. He has also been pretty consistent with that, which is lovely to see. It's a very tough arc.
Yeah, and pulling off the next arc directly out of the Zumi, that's not an easy thing to do.
It looks so cool, honestly, when that happens. And Lumi does have a few of these like cool strats that he does. And both of these runners do like to bring in the swag beyond just the regular tricks. You know, they're on a different level, and you can see that with these cool things they do. Oh no!
Avoiding out again. Again with the soft lock.
This section is not being Wijo's friend. Meanwhile, Gloomy has been zooming through. This arena has been pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's a really clean fight so far. and the commentator's curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonked right off.
Yeah. That was unfortunate. Yeah, don't usually see that when you get hit. Sometimes you can hope to at least stay on the platform, but getting bonked off. Oh, nice arrows there to try to get the rally control on the ladder. Smart, very smart from Evergloomy there. Wijo, meanwhile, having a little trouble with this arc. As you mentioned, it is a tough thing to get the direction change fast enough to not lose height and to not get that down slash. Pretty clean Betty fight so far from Evergloomy. Gets hit as I think it was before I started saying it, so I'm not
So it's
gonna
not your
take,
fault.
not gonna take the fall for that. Yeah, it should be able to get the kill here. Gets the roll skip most importantly, so good stuff there. And Wijo simultaneously gets the arc and is heading into Ice Arena. Ooh, fell off the one time. So it's going in with 3 health, but it should be good. We hope. Wijo has also worked a lot on this arena. We do see he has slightly different strats, but they're very cool strats as well. And yeah, we will see them here.
Yeah, it's a hard arena, and it's really punishing if you die here, because you have to do all of Watchtowers again with the hard strats if you do middle route. Dying here usually loses about 1 or 2 minutes depending on how far you were into the fight.
Yeah, it's interesting. Wijo has basically the exact reverse platform strats. He goes for the right platform in the first wave and the left platform in the last wave.
Meanwhile, Evergloomy got a basement clip, I think it was first try.
Evergloomy not giving Wijo any quarter right now, just zooming ahead.
Yeah, he's in a pretty comfortable lead right now.
Yeah, Watchtowers and camp, they were really not kind to Wijo, so it is definitely Evergloomy's race right now. Of course, Furnace Skip and the rest of the boss fights can really change that in an instant, because it's all very tough. All of this run is very tough, so things can change in an instant. Nice.
Yeah, I think yeah, full furnace for sure now. The new full furnace is way consistent than let's say like the old strat, like if Stretch remember, where you have to go around and then you like hop and then you throw like the fireball hitting the furnace so you can like get up there. Like yeah, the new furnace is like way better than that. If that's a good comparison, I'm pretty sure that's a good comparison. So I don't think like these two should mess up full furnace. They should land it first try every time.
Yeah, for any percent, it's really good that we found the setup with clipping onto the bullheads.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You need hookshot for it, so it may be hard to use it in maybe meme categories like hotpot. But for this one, it's really good.
which also gets the basement clip while we see Evergloomy battling Grandma. Evergloomy is pretty good at the Grandma fight. Definitely check out all the deflects that he's trying to get in, the roll slash strats from NMG, which again is not even very common amongst NMG runners, so great to see him bringing it all out here. It's pretty much, I think, something that only Vareem, the world record holder, does, so on a regular basis at least. So it's cool to see Evergloomy consistently do that and pull it out. Although that being said, I think there are more runners who are trying to implement it. It is pretty tight though. Not the easiest thing to do.
Pudding do it in his races.
Do what?
Oh, is he going?
Yeah, he tried to do the out of bounds cutscene skip here, but only once.
Ooh. Does that save a lot of time?
A little bit. Only if you get it first try. The cutscene is just, I don't know, is it 8 seconds, 10 seconds, something like that. So it's a minor skip. And it's not easy to pull off, but I think Wijo did pull out a setup for it yesterday, or this week at least. I didn't take a look at it and how hard it actually is.
Yeah, at least in the setup videos, I'm guessing they weren't done at full speed because they were maybe for like illustrative purposes, but they didn't look like they would save a crazy amount of time over just doing the vanilla thing, because you kind of have to walk around a bunch of the out of bounds area. By the way, note Evergloomy is having a little bit of trouble with this Arena 1 skip, whereas Wijo has just been like flawless through all of Inner Furnace at least, so. And he's not taking the door, he knows he has to really go for it and save as much time as he can, so. Going straight into Grandma and 3 health. That being said, that door is probably one of the better ones to get, because I think we've talked about it before, it brings you closer to the cemetery door afterwards.
Go to it right now. Yeah, Gloomy skipping Guardian of Doors boss fight. We don't get to see. Straight to quick draw.
Yeah, I imagine fighting Guardian of the Doors couldn't be any glitch runners who are doing the new route for sure.
That fight is so cool though. I think, isn't it like the face of this game? I think when Deathstroke first came out, I think the first boss you always see, or I think in trailers or something, it was always Guardian of Doors.
Yeah, Guardian of Doors is a pretty well-designed fight, I think. It's kind of like a good wall in the beginning to teach you everything you need to know about rolling and generating mana and everything you need that you'll need to apply for the rest of the game. So it's a pretty excellent intro boss. Obviously, we don't really count DFS as an intro boss so much, but Guardian is a great boss. But yeah, we don't get to see.
Yeah, Guardian is also a boss that really tests your frustration tolerance in the first place.
Yeah, that is true.
At this point, I think we can say that having done all the major skips and really just having fights left, this is Evergloomy's race to lose, but we have seen that happen in this tournament alone already, where runners have switched leads as late as Gauntlet due to deaths in Gauntlet, so don't want to discount anything yet. The lead is not insurmountable. It is definitely a lead, but it's not something that can not be changed. Yeah, and Wijo is definitely making up some time here, getting through Arena with 1 skip. Second try, but definitely faster than what Gloomy did.
They have 4 strength and 1 dex for endgame. So for the crow fight it's still 3 strength, and after the crow fight for the Lord of Doors fight they get the 4 strength.
Whereas licking his lips, low strength. Maybe I should run glitched. Pretty clean fight there, though. That's Greycrow is. I think I've been harping on about this, but getting the mouse deflects makes Greycrow really nice. Because deflects is a large part of the damage you want to do on Greycrow, and the mouse makes it so that you don't get those annoying threading the needle deflects where all the murderlings rather, fly around Greycrow without hitting them. So, Gloomy showcasing that really well there.
Oh, I don't think we mentioned it. They're both using a tech skipper. You can see on the top left. I don't know why Wijo's one is like red. Well, he's using the tech skipper.
Yeah, you can adjust it manually however it looks. So it's nothing that changes anything on the way how it works. It's just a visual thing.
Gotta save those hands. Okay, well, let me go for first fast story. I don't think I've seen him do it in matches. Wijo starting Greycrow.
No first fast door, but pretty clean. And worth noting, Gloomy does go for the heavy strats inspired again from NMG runners who have found and implemented that. I'd love to see that coming out here. It definitely does speed up the fight a lot. And potentially even get Betty roll skipped with 4 strength, which is pretty hard otherwise if you just go for the standard 3 lights. Gloomy does get hit a couple of times here. This is not the arena where it matters so much. Okay, I take that back. Getting hit the 3rd time really...
No.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that happen in that arena too. If you get hit once, you will probably get hit more times. It somehow messes up all of your timings.
I think Gloomy still maintains a lead here, but much more tight now than it was before. It's on the order of I would say 30 seconds or so compared to, okay, maybe a little bit more than 30 seconds since Wijo still has the cutscene to go through. But definitely can't afford to do that, and definitely can't afford to do that again. Yeah, that's death's door for you. 4 health. You really, one mistake, like you were saying, Spread, can just cascade into a death immediately. Like, he was perfectly fine, and then suddenly it was all done. Such a scary situation, but much better this second time around.
Yeah, especially if you have optimized the fight as much as he has. So if something gets off, all your timings are off and you have to improvise.
See if he gets better roll skip as a result of using these strats. Nope, not quite. I'm guessing Betty is done though. Yeah, it's one of those where the Betty roll was buffered. Wijo is also going for first instant door, which is cool. And putting
For the risky
it's happy.
roll.
Pudding is happy.
That's free time save. I don't know what you're talking about, Stretch. That roll is free every time. You should always go for it. Glitch, NMG, I don't care. You gotta go. You gotta do that roll.
No, I agree. I think my NMGPB, which was also from the last race, was I did go for that and I lost time there. So it's fun to go for it if nothing else.
For sure on 3 health. If we're not being serious, for sure on 3 health. I don't know about 2. A little suspicious, but 3 for sure.
2 is what Wijo is at right now, so be looking to not make any mistakes here. Ooh!
Oh my.
That was some timing there, because that's not something I imagine he would ever have done before, and I definitely feels like Comms cursed him right there, but hopefully he gets through this.
Yeah, I think he just flicked his mouse and that's what happened.
The second phase from Gloomy here is very satisfying always. The way he's able to bait Lord of Doors next to this desk and just wallop him without taking any hits, rolling through the orb attacks. Gets hit the one time, but okay, gets hit the second time. But Lord of Doors should be close. There you go.
Jeez. Match 1? Yeah. Alright, I'm making sure the timers are really off. Let me take a match.
34-32.
GG.
That's a great time. Video's almost done, so I think it'll be worth it for him to get the LOD practice here for the next match.
Yeah, maybe he does the time stop strats.
Alright, yeah, isn't there a new one now? Yeah, maybe we'll
There's
do
a new one where you clip out of the arena now, and then get a time stop. You don't have to die and enter the fight again, and do some kind of how's it called, Chandler skip. Baiting him into the edge here. And gets it. Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Why is
can
it
you
so
not read the
dark
book?
there?
You couldn't read the book.
He's trying to read while getting damaged. That will cause a time stop to happen. And there you go. He's gotten it.
Those grandma bombs. Oh my goodness. Like rockets. Oh my.
Yeah, unfortunate that the bomb phase was going on during all of that really made it a little harder, but you'd love to see that showcased. Very cool strat.
Nice. Not that far
GG.
from. GG's. Okay, let's bring
GG
those
246.
GG's. Let me take match 1. How are you feeling after that?
GG's. Yeah, that was it was intense. I have the stream up on the on another screen. Pretty close.
Wiljo's saying screw the frog. Yep. That was what I don't know if that. Oh, there's double dialogue on Lord of Doors if you time stop. That's interesting. I didn't seen that either. Right, okay, so all right. So we can either go to intermission or we can go, if both runners are good, you can go run it back really quick, or would you like to use the washroom or anything like that? We can take a quick intermission break.
If I could have a quick break, that'd be great.
Sure. All right. So let's take a quick intermission. We'll be right back.